So let me break down the science of polygamy real quick, right? So when we look at polygamy, right? Polygamy was originally created and practiced because women didn't have no rights and they couldn't do for themselves. That's basically what it is. Women were incapable of using their mind and using their soul and their hearts to be able to take care of themselves and lead their own lives. That's the base of it, and it's the same thing that's going on in black polygamy. It's women who are not intelligent enough, who are not smart enough, who doesn't have enough ambition to be able to lead their own lives and to be able to take care of themselves. So they need a man to come into their lives and show them how to take care of him. See, the man in these polygamy relationships now, it ain't like he's there to teach them how to be self-sufficient and be able to take care of themselves. He is utilizing that energy so all the women can take care of him. This is why I say they're slaves. This is why I say that they're not focused on their God-given purpose and why they have trauma on their brain. See, all these polygamous niggas out here all the women around them got trauma. I could tell. I could tell, man. When you are not able to take care of yourself, when you're not able to lead your own life to the direction you need to go, you are a slave and you have trauma. Because inside the heart and soul of everybody, when we were born, we had a purpose. We had a God-given purpose. We had a reason why we exist on this earth. And only we know what that purpose is. So our lives are out here in the world to be able to find things to get to that God-given purpose in order to accomplish it. And stay on that road and that purpose as long as we can so we can heal ourselves and heal other people. These women in these polygamous relationships are not doing that shit. They put a man before their God-given purpose. See, when I tell the Qs, man, and we talked about this for a minute, we revolutionize polygamy, right? We don't even use that word or none of that shit no more, man. We got our own different type of union. See, I don't want traumatized women around me. I feel like it's counterproductive. I don't want to trauma bond with nobody. I want queens. If I was in a polygamous relationship, I would want queens with crowns on their heads. I would teach them how to be able to be queens. I would teach them to go right back. See, I'm not leading no woman away from her God-given purpose because that's a disrespect to God, right? I'm leading them back to who they are and to their purpose, to what's inside their souls. And then once I figure that out, then I'm able to build something with them with that. But I'm not going to be the only one building it. They're going to have to learn how to build their own empires. I'm not going to be on this earth forever, right? So if I truly love the Qs and I truly love people around me, I have to be able to give them the information and the knowledge and the understanding in order to be self-sufficient when I'm gone. When I leave, you should not be withering away and dying and the children suffer and you got to go with another man because you don't know how to lead your life. No, that is not acceptable over here. We are not doing that shit. See, those polygamous relationships over there, they want the man, or the man want the woman to be able to depend on them for everything. That's slavery. That's just like that plantation. That opens up the door for abuse and all that shit, and you lose your freedom and independence. I want women that's around me, man, the Qs around me, to have freedom and independence. It is your God-given right to be able to do that. It's your human right to be able to do that. I want them to be able to go anywhere in the world, do where they feel good at and be able to make that shit happen. I don't have to be around them every goddamn day, man, for that to happen. See, when you mature in your manhood, I feel like you become a source of like godly energy, right? So what I do is I solve problems and I heal and I teach, right? I don't teach you what I want you to know. I teach you how to get to where the fuck you need to go. I mean, where God got you going. Once you understand what your God-given purpose, that's where it started right there. How do we get there? And they're going to have to learn it on their own. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to have to teach them along the way. But I do not want weak-ass women around. When you have a woman around you that needs you to lead them somewhere every goddamn day and they depending on me, man, that's too draining for me. I got a whole son over here. My son needs me more than a woman needs me. I choose fatherhood over, you know what I'm saying, dedicating my life to a woman every goddamn day to make sure she get where she got to grow, a grown-ass woman. I think a lot of the energy that women are giving males in these polygamous relationships is the energy they need to give to their children. You know what I'm saying? Because a man is like another baby. He's just a grown baby. He needs you to put your clothes on. You need them to put the bath water on. He needs constant affection and love, reassurance and all that type of stuff. He needs constant, you know what I'm saying, sex. He needs constant reminder that he's great. Like those are things you're supposed to be doing for a child. So I feel like the women are taking their energy and they're not giving it to their children in order for their children to grow and develop to be great human beings. They're giving it to a broken ass man who's not going to appreciate it anyway. Because once he's taken that feminine energy away from her, he is going to go look for another wife. He's going to look for another one. And he's going to look for another one. We see it all the time, man. How many wives do you really need? The more wives you have, the weaker you are as a man. People don't understand that. When I look at that shit, I understand what it is. The world look at it as something fascinating. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh my God, he has 5 wives. He has 6 wives. He must be a real, you know what I'm saying, Negro, or he must be like, you know what I'm saying, real dope boy. No, he don't have no strong soul. That's all. He needs so many different feminine energies in order to embrace, in order for him to be able to function every goddamn day. See, over here it's totally different, man. It's totally different. We revolutionized it, and we're going to introduce it to the world sometime soon and everything like that. But that's my thoughts on polygamy. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be talking about it more. You know what I'm saying? This is a interesting topic that's going on in the black community and stuff. And I'm just adding solutions. I think one of the biggest things that women need to do before they get into any relationship, and whether it's polygamy, friendships, or whatever, business relationships, you need to heal your inner child. People keep avoiding that. Because when you look at your past relationships as women, listen to this now. If you look at your past, you've been attracting things in your life that you want, right? You wanted those things, right? But then once you got them, they were bad for you. That should not happen. That's trauma. You're addicted to the trauma. You're addicted to the energy. You know what I'm saying? The trauma energy inside another male. That's not good. You should not, if you see yourself a pattern of that, right? Then you need to stop. And sometimes people break up in these relationships and they need to understand that you need to spend more time with yourself. But they don't, it's something about their soul that they scared to spend time by themselves. I'm not scared of my soul. I can spend time with myself all damn day, dude, and I love that shit, dude. You see what I'm saying? But certain women and certain men, dude, they can't spend that time by themselves. They can't look at themselves in the mirror every day like that and deal with that. They can't deal with that true inner work. You know what I'm saying? I really question a lot of the inner work that I see with women doing, because when you really heal your traumas and everything, you don't attract things similar or exact or any type of replica or the same as the trauma that you just got yourself healed from. You don't do that. And another thing you're going to do, you're going to be alone for a long ass time and shit, because you're going to be focused on your God-given purpose and not focused on fucking human beings and other males and everything like that. You're not going to be focused on that. If you focus on another human being or something like that, it's ordered to be able to help you with the God-given purpose, not to surrender your independence, not to surrender your freedom, not to surrender sex to them, not to surrender none of that shit, dude, and not to give your energy to any of them like that. You keep your energy within yourself, and everybody you get in contact with, they help you get closer to your God-given purpose, and you start to continue to master yourself. See, people talk about knowledge of self. No, we have a thing over here called mind. And what mind means is master yourself. That's the next level. See how we revolutionize that shit, man? All right, y'all have a good night, man. Later.